Uh, I know Joshua talked about, the statistical knowledge that one needs to have to appreciate experimentation or to do the experiments correctly. Ishan, this is a topic that is close to both of our hearts. We have been evangelizing on, statistics and data science. Uh, how important do you think, knowing statistics is to do experimentation right?
I'm so glad you asked this. This is a very interesting question to me as well. I personally feel that statistics can be seen from two lenses. One is the basic building blocks, the equations, the algorithms that sit behind the numbers that you finally get. I think people are intimidated by that, and very rightly, it's not really needed for experimentation. You don't need to know how to calculate the p-value, how to probably integrate to distributions and stuff. That's not the important part, but that can always come in a library or in a tool or whatever, or maybe a team of data scientists can implement it for your company. But I think what is really required if you are to experiment, or I think even for MMM, I think it's an intuitive understanding of randomness. And essentially, what I mean is that a lot of signals that we see in the world, a lot of patterns that we see in the world, a lot of them is noise. And we need to be able to separate out the noise from the signal. And that's why I think statistical applicability is required. Like, for instance, if you are seeing a conversion rate go up, but suddenly someone tells you that if you're seeing revenue per visitor go up, and suddenly someone tells you that there was an outlier in the variation, then you should know that the outlier itself might not replicate in production. So you need to be able to know what to do in which scenario, where can noise come in from. If say if someone has found a pattern in data after cutting through a lot of segments, after doing a lot of hocus pocus, then it is very likely that it was just a false pattern that came out of chance because you tortured data quite a lot. So I think those aspects of statistics are very important to understand on how randomness essentially makes us see a lot of patterns when there are not there. That's my larger 2 cents.
Yeah, that was a wonderful point.